President Ilham Aliyev, First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva, and their daughters Leyla, Aliyev, and Arzu Aliyev first attended the opening of the newly built 110-35 10 kV Shusha substation. The substation is very important in terms of connecting Shusha to the general energy system of Azerbaijan, providing the city with reliable, sustainable, and uninterrupted electricity. It was noted that 110 kV two-circuit power line was laid from the Shukurbali substation in Fizuli to Shusha. In general, work is underway to provide the liberated areas with uninterrupted and high-quality electricity. President Ilham Aliyev, First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva, and their daughters Leyla, Aliyev, and Arzu Aliyev attended the opening of the Kharibulbul hotel in Shusha after reconstruction, reviewed the 48-apartment building and cottages at the hotel. The commissioning of such facilities plays a very important role in strengthening the tourism potential of Shusha, the cultural capital of Azerbaijan. President Ilham Aliyev, First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva, and their daughters Leyla, Aliyev, and Arzu Aliyev also attended the groundbreaking ceremony of a new mosque in Shusha. The mosque will be pleasing to the eye as a religious temple and an example of modern architecture. President Ilham Aliyev noted that there were 17 mosques in Shusha. The heinous enemy destroyed them, and the Yukhari Gövharaga, Ashaghi Gövharaga, and Saatli mosques were partially destroyed. The head of state said that the shape of the new mosque should reflect the number 8, and the minarets should reflect the number 11, because Shusha was liberated from the occupation on November 8th, and that day is officially a victory day in Azerbaijan. The number 11 will represent the liberation of Shusha and Karabakh in the 11th month. Noting that the location of the mosque was not chosen by chance, the head of state said that the mosque would be like a dominant force in the city. President Ilham Aliyev stressed that the foundation of the new mosque coincided with the eve of Ramadan and extended his congratulations on this occasion. Then the head of state, First Lady, and their daughters visited the administrative building where the special representation will be located in Shusha. President Ilham Aliyev was informed about the restoration work carried out here. The house of Natavan Khangazi in Shusha was also destroyed during the occupation. The head of state was informed that the assessment of the damage caused to the building during the occupation had already begun. After this process, restoration work will begin here. Then the head of state, the First Lady, and their daughters came to Khangazi Spring. President Ilham Aliyev said that the heinous enemy had dried up the spring. This shows once again that Shusha had always been an alien city for Armenians. Now Shusha was being revitalized, and the Khangazi spring, one of the symbols of Shusha, had been restored. Then President Ilham Aliyev, First Lady, and their daughters visited the building where the Creativity Center will be located in Shusha. The head of state was informed about the restoration work carried out here. The art gallery in Shusha was also under restoration. It is planned to hold an exhibition of returned Karabakh carpets, exhibitions entitled Karabakh Before and After the Occupation, Karabakh in the Motifs of Azerbaijani Artists here. During his visit to Shusha, President Ilham Aliyev, First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva, their daughters Leyla, Aliyev, and Arzu Aliyev also attended the groundbreaking ceremony of Secondary School Number 1. Prior to the occupation, the school, which functioned as School Number 1, was completely destroyed by Armenian vandals. President Ilham Aliyev laid the foundation of a new school building. Then President Ilham Aliyev, First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva and their daughters Leyla Aliyev and Arzu Aliyeva arrived at Kharibulbul music festival organized on Jidir Duzu plain in Shusha. President Ilham Aliyev said the holding of the Kharibulbul festival on the Jidir Duzu plain after such a long time was a significant day in the history of our country and congratulated the people of Azerbaijan on this occasion. This year, the Kharibulbul music festival, held for the first time after a long time, is dedicated to the memory of our martyrs. We owe to our heroic soldiers. We owe to the people of Azerbaijan for this day, the Arabs had said, and asked to commemorate the martyrs who had died during the Patriotic War with a minute of silence. President Ilham Aliyev said the Kharibulbul festival would be held in Shusha every year. This year's festival covers representatives of the peoples living in Azerbaijan. The liberation of Shusha actually meant the collapse of the Armenian army and the Armenian state, said President Ilham Aliyev, noting that Shusha was the national treasure of the Azerbaijani people. Kharibulbul Music Festival means that Shusha, the cultural capital of Azerbaijan, greets its native residents with the first event. The Kharibulbul Music Festival, named after the flower that symbolizes Shusha, was first organized in May 1989 on the iconic Jidir Duzu plain in Shusha. The current Kharibulbul Music Festival, featuring on the Jidir Duzu plain, is organized by the Heydar Aliyev Foundation. On the first day of the festival, the musical creativity of different peoples living in Azerbaijan were presented on the theme Multiculturalism in Azerbaijani Music. Was their performances, music bands and performers of different nations living in different regions of our country conveyed the idea that everyone, regardless of their nationality or religion, has a single homeland and that every citizen lives for this land. On the first day of the festival, unforgettable songs of the legendary Bulbul, Said Shushinsky, Khan Shushinsky, Rashid Beybutov, Shavkat Alakbarova, glorifying Azerbaijan and Karabakh, were performed.